listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static. In today's episode, we are continuing our focus on social media with the number one platform, Facebook. How does it fit into your social media strategy? Do you have a social media strategy? We are talking best practices in Facebook Basics for insurance agents. Back in 2004, I'm not sure that anyone could have predicted where Facebook would end up today. What started out as a digital means to catalog college students eventually transformed into a bridge, connecting us to friends and family near and far. The social media hub evolved and grew, eventually becoming the platform it is today, a connection point for just about everyone and everything, including brands and businesses. Nowadays, most businesses have their own Facebook page, and I would argue that insurance agents should have their own Facebook page as well. One of the main reasons for that is in the demographics. Social media is all about reaching your audience where they're already existing, scrolling, liking, commenting, and posting. If you're going to join the conversation, you want to make sure you have something to say to the people who are already there. And when it comes to Facebook, even 20 years after its creation, the platform continues to get eyeballs. According to SimilarWeb and SEMrush, Facebook is the third most visited website in the world. It also ranks as the world's most visited social media platform. And when it comes to the demographics of Facebook users, Pew Research Center found that as of January 2024, 67% of Americans age 18 to 29 had ever used Facebook. 75% of those aged 30 to 49 were Facebook users. 69% of Americans aged 50 to 64 had logged onto Facebook, while 58% of those aged 65 and older reported ever using Facebook. Those are pretty great demographics for insurance agents selling any product, but especially good for those selling to the 65-plus age bracket, or baby boomers, as we tend to label them. The only place you're going to get a better audience for that age group, with 60% of those aged 65 and older having ever used the platform, is YouTube. That's a pretty large audience already online and waiting to hear what you have to say. I say create the Facebook page. Make sure it's a business page as well. Facebook has a habit of deleting pages that claim to be personal pages but aren't really a person. So save yourself the headache and go with the business page. Get started and get posting. There is so much that having a social media presence offers your clients. First and foremost, it gets your name out there, similar to Google business pages. Now, I'm not saying that either one is going to create a parade of leads walking through your front door, but just how a Google business page profile brings your business up in the search engine result pages, same thing for Facebook. We mentioned in one of our past episodes that younger generations are increasingly taking to social media to perform the searches they used to do on Google. After you've created your Facebook business page, you want to make sure you fill it out as completely as possible. Fill in all the blanks. This is the place to give people all of your details: address, phone number, email, social handles, website, all of it. But there are a few items that I want to specifically highlight. Facebook allows you to customize a few things on your business page, so make sure you take advantage of them. Your profile photo, cover image, the About You section, and the Call to Action button. For your profile picture, make sure you upload a quality photo of yourself that is as professional as possible. Ideally, it should be just you, smiling and looking like a super friendly insurance agent. If you don't have a headshot and plan to attend our Ritter summits, we take free headshots at those events, and they are done by the same fantastic photographer that shoots all of our podcast photography. Don't forget about the call to action or CTA button on your Facebook page. You can pick a phrase to include on the button and then link to your website. On our Facebook business page, the CTA is to learn more about our podcast. And when you click, you're taken to the Agent Survival Guide podcast on Podbean. So you can start listening to episodes quickly and easily. And you can also follow along with our show there. Now that we've talked about those profile necessities, let's talk about how to use Facebook and what kinds of content you can post. We recommend using social media like your Facebook page as a way to create awareness and let people know what kind of services you offer. If you're involved in your community, post about it. Having an educational event, make sure you mention it. Highlight the types of services you offer and why you are the agent people should contact for help with insurance. Just remember, with social media, keep it compliant and always talk about the services you offer, not specific carriers or products. And don't forget to have some fun. In addition to posting about content related to your business, make sure to post about content that's relevant to your audience. Articles about health, changes to healthcare legislation that might benefit them, healthy recipes, educational information, and more. You can post about events happening in your local community that you're attending, or events that you think your audience would be interested in attending. And of course, you can always take advantage of the national social media holidays to fill in the blanks here and there where it makes sense for your business. The more you post, the more you'll learn about what your audience likes and responds to, which brings us to analytics. With a Facebook business page, you'll have access to analytics that let you know just how well your posts do. Specifically, you can see how many people the post reached, how many times people clicked on it, if they engaged with it by reacting, commenting, or sharing. When a post does well, do more of that. And when a post doesn't do well, try switching up the wording, imagery, or the time you're posting. Over time, you'll get enough data to really inform your decisions. Social media requires a lot of trial and error, even on Facebook after 20 years. For more information on creating your Facebook business page, I recommend downloading our social media ebook that is written specifically for insurance agents. We highlight best practices for Facebook as well as other social media platforms, so it is definitely a must-have when you are planning your social media strategy. We will have the link to that resource in our notes, as well as a few other helpful resources. If you have specific questions about social media, whether it's strategy-related or platform-related, we would love to hear from you. Our contact info is in the episode notes, and you can also reach out on social media. As I mentioned, we've got a Facebook business page of our own, and that link will be in the episode notes. So take a look at how we approach our page and reach out if you've got questions. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen today. Follow along with us for more episodes like this one coming soon, and we will see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written and produced by me, Sarah Ruppel. Script editing and fact check by Tina Lamoureux. Podcast design by Urban Rivera. Artwork by Vivian Zhao. Follow along with us wherever you like to listen. Rate and review our show on Apple or Spotify.